Good evening. This is Tanisha LaVerne Graham reporting live from the red carpet at the Landmark Theater in New York City for the highly anticipated season 2 premiere of John Singleton's Snowfall. The legendary director came to fame at the age of 24 as the youngest person ever nominated for an Academy Award for Best Director for his American film classic Boys in the Hood. Known as a blockbuster showstopper in addition to Boys in the Hood, his film Shaft and Four Brothers also grossed over $100 million domestically. Director John Singleton is now experiencing success in the television space with Snowfall, which was nominated earlier this year for Best New Television Series by the American Black Film Festival Honors. Snowfall takes a compelling look at the pre-crack era in Los Angeles in 1984. You pulled forward in 2018, 2017, well, with Snowfall television. How are you feeling about all this success? I mean, listen, look at this. Everybody's coming out for you.
I got a hit show. I'm here in New York with a West Coast show, so I'm on cloud 9 right now.
You should be on cloud 9. So what can we expect in season 2? We saw season 1, which was the intro, all the stories, you know, unraveling the CIA.
It's even more intense, and you start to see how these different characters start to interact.
Okay.
And their interaction becomes kind of dangerous. You know,
yeah.
I can't tell you because you got to watch the show. You know?
Yeah, you do have to watch the show. Walter Mosey, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing really good. Yourself?
You are a legend.
I am? Does that mean I'm really old?
No, it just means you're really great and exceptional at what you do.
Well, thank you very
Cinnamon
much.
Kiss, Devil in a Blue Dress, the list goes on, and now you're a consultant on John Singleton's Snowfall. Yep. How did that come about? Is this like a LA brother thing, or like?
Well, John called me and said, look, I'd like you to be working on the show, and you know, a couple of times I was there just as an advisor. I wrote episode 3 in this season. And, you know, it's been lots of fun, and it's really great. I mean, you know, between the writers and the directors and the cast, you know, you can't beat it.
Righty, we are live on the red carpet at the highly anticipated season 2 premiere of John Singleton's Snowfall, and this is the man of the hour.
Hey.
I'm so proud of you, Damson.
Thank you. I know you
interviewed
me like when I was like really green, and
I know, and now you're like a pro.
Now I'm just like a legend.
Listen, the LA Times, dude. You're in the LA Times.
I look good.
You look real good in the LA Times.
See that leather jacket?
Yeah, I saw the leather jacket. I was like, LA Times, baby. So how are you feeling about all this?
I feel great, man. I'm really loving, you know, how people are taking in the show. You know, people really do love the show, and you know, we're contributing to pop culture and history.
Nice. Well, they're cutting me already. I have so much file footage on you, Damson. But what is one thing you want to say to anyone who has not seen Snowfall? I mean, season 1, now we're in season 2. It's picking up speed. So it's like, come on, get on board.
I think people should definitely watch Snowfall because I'm in it.
I love him. Why do you want viewers to tune into Snowfall, 10 p.m. Thursday night on FX?
Oh, because it's a wild season. So many unexpected, insane things happen, and I think that everyone's going to be shocked but to learn what all these characters are really capable of.
Listen, Angela Lewis, Aunt Louie, on Snowfall. This girl gives me my whole life. I am so rooting for you to get the club.
Thank you. Me too.
Listen, handle her. I don't know whose hand you gotta like take and pin for you to handle her, but I really need you to handle her on a whole new different level.
I agree.
So talk to me about one of your favorite episodes in season 1. I mean,
I don't know. I can't think of like full episodes right now, but any moment that I have with Franklin was always just very tender. I like drawing out the maternal aspect of Louie because she's got layers, and I don't want people to think she just be like beating people up and that's it. You know,
but that's how we are as black women. We do it all.
Absolutely.
We wear many hats.
And I want people to see all of Louie's hats because she got a lot.
He is a devoted father, a loving husband, and a wonderful, wonderful actor. So now we're in season 2. You're the yard father. You're the yard father.
Yeah, the yard father's back, you know, season 2.
So listen, season 1. Man, I mean, you see like the whole evolution of your character. You know, what do you want to see for your character specifically in season 2? Like if you could write something for him, what would you write?
Well, I mean, I think with the writers, we have
my good brother Walter Mosley, the great right there.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
well,
That
he wrote episode 3
of
for
season
season 2. Yeah.
It's phenomenal. And I think that this season we got a chance to see, perhaps one layer of Jerome last year, the kind of cantankerous, the muscle. And I think that this year you get to
He was
see
a little reluctant to
Very
get on
reluctant,
board,
very
but now,
reluctant.
listen,
He was open
all
to
the
a
way
price,
in.
though. He was
Now
open-
you're all the way in.
Yeah, he was open for a price, and now I think you have to deal with the reality of taking on that much cocaine, that much business, and still keeping the loyalties, and the trust in the family unit together. And of course, I think the writers did a good job this season of playing those different sentiments against each other. We really see the tear of the family unit, that bond tear apart and stretch, and Jerome was a big part of that. So I'm glad that we were able to do that, because I think the most important thing, especially with the crack epidemic, is how it touched lives. How it destroyed families. And with this family that's embarking on this big cocaine enterprise, it's still going to do that to them, even though they're on the business side of this.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
God, I mean, the last time we spoke, you talked about how your character was a little more convivial and mercurial. I can't even say it. This man has got a great vocabulary. I'm a journalist, and his vocabulary is better than mine. So he's kind of taking it up a little bit.
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, he's not.
He up here. Yeah, he's going. Yeah, Kevin is deciding to be even more mercurial this year. Yeah.
Wow. So let me ask you this: what was your favorite episode in season 1?
Oh, favorite episode in season 1? Probably where I did crack. That was the best one. Crack one was great.
That was crazy.
It was awesome. I got to do crack and then lie to my friends about it. It was awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was dope.
So for those who have not seen Snowfall, why do you want them to watch it? Why do you want them to tune in Thursday night at 10 p.m. when there's so much other stuff that they could be watching, so many other programs? Why do you want viewers to tune in to Snowfall?
Because my grandma need a house.
You know what?
My grandma need a house.
And that's real.
And my future children need a house.
You can tell he works with John Singleton on a regular and consistent basis, because that's like a John answer. Isaiah John, your character is about that life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I you know what? I think you got the most heart of the crew.
Really?
I do.
I appreciate it.
I think you got more. I think your character has more heart than Franklin.
I appreciate it. I put a lot of
Real
passion
talk.
into Leon, so I can see that.
Real
I
talk.
can see that.
So what's up? What's next for your character in season 2? Because it's been a little bit of an evolution, with him.
Yeah,
so
well, if you think he has a lot of heart, then he got a lot of heart now because he got a girlfriend
you
now.
got some money too.
Money and a girl. So he got a girl, he got to handle the business with Franklin. So, he got a lot of heart in season 2. More
Talk
heart.
to me a little bit about getting attached to this project. I mean, John is a legend, and so you get to work with someone who has basically moved the culture. So when you got the call that you were going to be working on this project and working with John Singleton, what does it mean to you for your career?
I mean, to be honest, I didn't want to do it at first. I'm going to tell you why I didn't want to do it. The reason why I didn't want to do it is because I was at a verge of quitting acting because I wasn't booking. I've been acting for going on 8 years, and because of my look, I look diverse, I wasn't booking roles. So when my mom told me, yo, you need to audition, I was like, no, I'm cool. I don't want to do it. She forced me to do it.
I follow your mom on social media.
Yeah,
I do.
she forced me to do it, and I was a janitor at the time. So I was like, I don't have anything to lose. So, I auditioned, forgot about it. A week later, they emailed, we want to fly you out to do a callback with Damson. I was like, okay. So I flew out there, and then, I re-auditioned, and then I booked. So, going from not wanting to do it, only because I wanted to do it. This is like a dream role, but, it was very discouraging. I was at a very low point in my life. It was very discouraging, but it was crazy. When I first met John, he was like, yo, hey, how you doing, Isaiah? I was like, you know my name? What's going on, bro?
Of course he does. He wants you for his production.
I know, but it was crazy. It was crazy.
I'm so proud of you. Continue blessings and success. Oh, I have one more question before you go. What do you want viewers to know about Snowfall? Why should they watch it if they haven't seen it?
I tell everyone, if you want to be entertained and educated at the same time, watch Snowfall, because I learned a lot as an actor. So as a viewer, I'm sure you can learn a lot, especially the younger generation. They can know why their aunt or uncle may be a certain way. You know, they can understand where that comes from. So
why your aunt and uncle would be a certain way.
Yeah,
so y'all will learn why I'm a certain way, because I'm somebody's aunt.
well, you know what I mean.
You have an amazing role. Last year for the season 1 premiere when we spoke, you dropped jewels. People were sharing it and sharing it and sharing it, just what you were talking about, loving and nurturing and connecting. So what would you like to see for your character? Because she's hurt now, she's cut. Your character's cut really deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
well, what is happening this season is something that really surprised me, scared me, and after I got over the fear, I was pretty sized. John and Dave, John is the thing. They decided, and it freaked me out at first.
Oh my God, you guys, she smells so good.
Honeysuckle. Natural essential oils.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Back to work.
Okay. Cuts the chase. All right. So you get to see this middle-aged single mom woman experience love. Now, I'm a single mom, and I understand a single mother who puts everything aside to focus on their child. I understand, I know that woman. Here comes a storyline where that woman is being asked to see herself as a woman. What? I didn't know what to do with that. That was very interesting for me. That was really scary for me. So you get to see a little bit of that.
Because as a woman, and particularly black women, we put everybody else and everything else goes before us.
What we have to be taught, if we ever learn, how to receive, how to enjoy receiving. What is that? We spend our lives giving.
I have to do a separate sit down.
Honey, we got stories,
yeah,
boo. I mean, we all do.
So really quickly, why should people tune into Snowfall season 2? If they haven't watched it, get them to tune in.
You get a curveball, you guys, you ladies, you people, because it's a journey for the brothers too. You get a curveball, and it's a beautiful curveball that you have probably not ever seen. And if you can allow yourself to see that aspect of yourself, and I'm really talking to the single mothers who, what I say, who put everything first, who put everything and everyone before themselves, and kind of forget that they exist as individuals. You get to see yourself, and it's a beautiful thing.
To get a hit of Snowfall, please tune in Thursday evenings at 10 p.m. on FX. Tanisha LaVerne Grant, BlackInAmerica.com.